Hello, everyone, and welcome again to our Powerboost. One of the questions that often come is, how is meditation done? So, how is it done? Many of us have experience with reflection, periods of silence, maybe even we call it meditation. And of course, there is benefit in all these reflective periods where you spend time in silence. But it is very useful to have a bit of a structure, or at least a guideline on what to do, how to do, and what is it that I could do inside. It, of course, largely depends on your aim. What is it that you want to achieve with this meditation? If you just want to be relaxed, then you can do some breathing exercises and physical relaxation exercises. But the real aim of meditation is a shift of consciousness, is a shift in your belief systems and your thinking and your attitudes and your feelings. A deeper shift that allows you to look at yourself and at the world and at others from a spiritual perspective, from a much more positive and noble perspective. And so here are some short, quick steps to begin your meditation, or if you're already meditating, to kind of organize or structure your meditations or deepening your meditations. And so one first step is shift your attention. Shift your attention away from the mundane and external and ordinary thinking and being focused on the physical and the gross, and become aware of the invisible and the subtle dimension. Now, there are these two dimensions. There is what you can touch and see and hear and taste and smell, but there is also an invisible dimension. Your thoughts, your feelings. And now, in your practice of meditation, shift your attention away from all that external and that gross and that tangible and that perishable, and become aware of the invisible dimension, and become aware of yourself as an invisible being of consciousness. One who creates thoughts, one who has feelings, one who uses this body to play out a part on this human world drama stage. You are that invisible being of consciousness. We use the image of light. So this initial phase of your meditation is just heighten your perception and heighten your awareness to the fact that there is this visible, gross, tangible dimension, and that there is this invisible, subtle dimension, and that you yourself are a being who belongs to that invisible dimension. Your body and the actions and the physical personality, that is part of the physical dimension, but you are a spiritual being. Timeless, invisible, immortal, living light. So if we want to sketch that in a simplified way, normally we think of ourselves in the form of the body and the people around and the dollars and the job and your gadgets and your hobbies. But when you start to meditate, you become aware of yourself, not in terms of all of these things, but in terms of the spirit that is you, the being of consciousness, the soul. And we use this tiny star, this image of light, who operates the body. And this being is innately imperishable, secure, free, has come in the body and we will leave the body at some stage. This is the real me. So these are the type of thoughts and the consciousness shift and the paying attention to that subtle and refined invisible dimension. This is what you do in meditation. When you think of the self, it shifts away from this to the being of light, the soul that is me. And when you're doing this, you're already meditating. It's not that you have to do some more steps, whatever. This is what meditation is about. At least this practice of Raj Yoga meditation as taught by the Brahma Kumaris. Becoming aware of yourself as a spiritual being, as a timeless being, as an immortal being, as a being with innate divine potential, a being of peace, a being that is free, a being of light, a being of love innately. So this is, it requires a little bit of attention, because what you will notice is that lots of other thoughts might come in and you don't fight with them. You just say, not now, I'm busy. Not now. Let the thought come and let it go, and you return to what you were focusing on, shifting the attention away from the external, from the mundane, from the gross, to the more subtle, the invisible, the timeless, the real self, the soul. And once you begin to master this, once you begin to deepen and become strong in this awareness of the self as a soul, then it is good to choose a specific topic within the whole arena of spiritual ideas and spiritual themes. You choose a topic. For example, the innate nature of the soul is peace, or love, or joy, or free, or secure. We need nothing. You take a certain topic, or you can take the topic of light, or the topic of eternity. And it is useful because then in many different areas you can deeply experience it in your meditation. So choose a specific topic within the spiritual knowledge, and then you concentrate on it. And concentration is very easy, extremely easy. Concentration just means you need interest. You need to like your topic. And concentration means you allow only thoughts and feelings and images in your mind that are connected with your topic that you have chosen. So you, for example, if your topic is light, the soul, the real self is a being of light, you choose thoughts only around that topic of light. And the imagery in your mind, let it be like a tiny star. And you just hold these type of thoughts and these types of images in your mind, depending on the theme that you choose. And you allow the feelings to emerge. Don't let so much thoughts, just one or two thoughts, and allow the feelings and the atmosphere in your mind become one that is connected with your theme. A serene, subtle, beautiful, warm light, like a tiny star. And let thoughts be slow, but with depth and with understanding. And allow the feelings and the vibrations and that atmosphere fills your mind. This is meditation. Very easy, just it needs attention. And it needs dedication to do it regularly. and you will start seeing power and magic. But we just have to do it. So let's have a few minutes of this practice now. So in a second, create this conscious awareness that we exist as these imperishable, invisible beings of light, souls. And we acknowledge the body and we acknowledge the physical dimension. We know it is there. But at the same time, we choose to be more attentive to that invisible dimension. Like right here, right now, as you are watching and listening, the real you is using these eyes to see. The real you is using these ears to hear. You are the one behind. Consciousness, pure being. And we can use the image of a tiny star, pure, living, conscious light. And if there are others around, they also invisible, but they are those beings of light, pure, free, innately divine. And just let this sink in. The physical world and the invisible world. And the real self is this invisible, eternal, imperishable soul, living light. And if other thoughts come in, you don't fight with them. They're just like clouds. They come and they go. So just don't pay attention to them. They come and you let them go and you return to this beautiful living light, the star, the real you. And try and hold that awareness. Hold that sense of self as this tiny star, the living light. And now we choose to, for 1 minute, concentrate on the theme of peace and contentment. The real self, the soul, is an imperishable being. To exist, one needs nothing ever. Even this body is a gift. We don't need it, but it's a gift to use for a temporary period. So try and grasp that mind free from need and desires. Everything is good. Everyone is okay. This whole life is an extra game. No need to change anything. We accept everything as it is. Get a feeling of that peace of a mind free from needs. Still, fully self-contained, at ease, in peace, free, living light. And this body is a precious vehicle, an extra gift to play the game. That we are eternally living lights. Thank you. So this was an example of how you could use these steps, and you can use some simple sketches to get an idea. The whole idea is to fill your mind with the right type of thoughts, the right meditative content of your thoughts, and then those experiences that come will be spiritual. This is, in an easy, simple way, meditation. If you want to learn more, of course, there are free courses, a 2-day course, a 7-day course in meditation. You are always welcome at one of our centers, the Brahma Kumaris. Just look up the website, look up a center near to you, and you're always welcome to deepen and understand a bit more. But this is a good way to start. Have a good day.